as you know, since the business entity tax was adopted, Republicans have proposed multiple bills each year to eliminate that tax. And in last year's budget, we finally eliminated the tax, which was a great step in the right direction for businesses. Unfortunately, the burden on businesses wasn't completely removed because the same budget bill also included an increase in annual filing fees for businesses. This had the effect of, well, one hand giveth and the other hand taketh away. House Bill 5063 is an important House Republican caucus proposal that seeks to eliminate the business filing increases that were enacted by the Budget Bill, Public Act 19-117. In that act, specifically sections 344 to 346, the filing fee that businesses have to pay in order to file a yearly required report with the Secretary of State was increased to $80 from $20, a $60 increase for businesses. And this would undo the exchange, if you will, in last year's budget, and would truly provide relief for businesses. At a time when Connecticut's businesses are struggling to stay afloat, this increase only adds to the problem. As you know, a lot of businesses were upset last year by a number of measures. You all know what they were. Whether you're for them or against them, businesses were upset by them, including the ongoing increases in the minimum wage, even beyond $15 a year. The arrangement, the particular form of paid family leave, a number of other, the corporate tax surcharge that doesn't sunset. And this is kind of a shame because I've had a lot of conversations recently with Commissioner Lamont and Peter Danius, who is the executive director of CERC, which is now Advanced Connecticut, who are really trying very hard to restore businesses' trust in the Connecticut state government's political will to have them come here and to keep them here and do well here. So anything that can help restore that trust is a good thing to do. It's very little left. Increasing the filing fee for a required annual report is just another expense that Connecticut's businesses are forced to pay. It has a disproportionate impact on small businesses that are surviving on shoestring budgets, and small businesses, of course, make up a large part of our economy.
You know, one of the things I looked at, and I wanted to ask you, the impact if an entity doesn't file their annual filing report, are you aware of what could happen as a result of not making that filing?
I don't actually know what the penalties are. Is there a representative, is there a penalty?
Yeah, I think one of the concerns is the entities could be dissolved. And so one of the things that I think that this committee should look at from a revenue perspective, and to your point, not just the cost that it costs businesses, but will we have entities dissolve and form elsewhere to avoid this fee or dissolve altogether? And it was interesting to look at an OLR report where we roughly had about, administratively, in 2018 we had 19 dissolutions. In 2019 we had 23,000 companies dissolved. And in 2020 we have almost 800. We have 738 total dissolutions. Those are forfeitures as a result of, in part, not filing this annual report. So while we may be generating revenue, I fear that we're going to see a loss of revenue because some companies might not pay the $80 fee, I think, to your point, and we're going to see more companies dissolving over time. And so I appreciate what this proposal is trying to do, because I think we need to take a look and track how many companies end up dissolving as this increased fee is going to be imposed. I think it's effective on July 1st
of this year.
correct?
Mhm.
So we haven't felt it yet. Businesses haven't. But interestingly, we're already seeing the Secretary of State dissolving companies, which they have not done in the past. So sort of wondering maybe what is going on here. We should wrap our arms around it because it could be a revenue issue. So thank you for proposing the bill. And
Well, I think it's clear that while the amount seems small, the ramifications could be enormous. And in terms of dissolutions, in terms of impressions, perceptions that the state really is not interested in accommodating businesses in any way whatsoever, and in the possibility sometimes of making an innocent mistake and having your whole business fall apart.